Hey, hello. Hope you're having a great Friday today. Let me just prepare some stuff. Draw. Still feeling a little bit sick. But I should be good enough to do a run at least, which I intend to do. All right. Right, let's start this in 3, 2, 1. Let's put 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa. Right. AW2284 monster attacks have swelled the ranks of those who call themselves hunters. But as the attacks become even more frequent and powerful, an elite few begins to wonder what is the cause of this, and when and how will it all end. Right, so this is Fantasy Top 4. This is a run that is, let's call it marathon safe. There's no safety let me rephrase this. There are safeties that can make the game a little bit less merciless than it can be, but that being said, there are still a lot of stuff that can go wrong and we don't want to see them. The objective is to finish this game by approximately 3:30. So here we have the principle. The first mission that we get is there is a monster infestation into the basement and we have to go there and kill them all. Alright. Sounds good. On the way there, we meet Han. Han is one of the secondary characters that you can get into the run, into the game. He's more like a versatile spellcaster, great healing spells, I would say low attack power, but otherwise... Hello, Commodore Cardia. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? So for the time being, we'll stick with Han, but that is not a character we want to stick with for a long time. Run failure against level 1 critter. Why not? Hey, twice in a row. Just getting a beating. So much because we'll have to heal him. Yeah. Back to work after vacation sucks. Yeah, I feel you on that. Made it to the basement. We see a lot of monsters, notably this big guy. So this big guy has a particularity. If hurt stays, it did not. It can put the enemy to sleep. 61. If the boss gets to sleep, we have a chance to run away from the battle. That's the only boss battle where you're allowed to do so. Otherwise, we have to fight. Hello, the Captain. Hope you're having a good day today. Comment ça va? Just in case, Alice has done enough damage to finish the Uglanova, and Chaz did his work. All's good. So there are two outcomes to this battle. The first outcome is we finished battle, we won, we got XP, Chaz is level 2, everybody is happy. But it is a little bit slower. Or we can run away from the Iglanova like I have explained a little bit earlier. And if we do, we shave effectively 35 to 40 seconds, so that's a big time save. But the drawback is Chaz is much more vulnerable to death, of course. Both scenarios are valid. To get an extremely fast time, you can always farm the Iglanova sleep, but on my PB that's not something that happens, so it's not required. Apology. So we learn that the monsters are coming from the Bird Valley. There was an investigation team that was there, and they brought them on the samples. But the main problem is afterward they got stuck there. And now Zio, a very cool emo angsty teenager, appeared before the principal and told him, "Hey, I turned your fellow to stone, so please don't send people to this place." Yeah. Guess what? We're going there. So first of all, it's to the northeast. We make a quick stop to Mile each time we enter a city like that. It becomes an area on which we can return eventually by using either a telepipe or the Ryuka technique. Oh, guess what? Yeah, everybody's turned to stone. What a nightmare. Let's investigate further. Oh, run failure. Normally, I don't heal my character. If they die, they die. Even Drago. But since we want to reach our destination in one piece, so this guy is the professor for whom Han is currently working. And as you can see, he's a little bit hard to speak to. Luckily for us, Alice remembers that there's a medicine that exists called the Archline. The Archline is able to revert a stone status. It is located deep in the south in the city of Moku, so we are headed there. By the way, there's a lot of references to Phantasy Star 4, Phantasy Star 1 and 2. Right, Moku. This is where we meet Mr. Nice Guy, Rune. And nobody cares about Phantasy Star 3. Yeah! Debatable. It's not a game that I played often. Sorry. So Rune is the archetype of a spellcaster. So what's more, he comes at level 17. So that means he's much more higher of level than what we are, and will be abusing that, so that he'll be able to grind us a few levels. There we go. That was a little bit sloppy, but it worked. So what we do is put Rune in the front row, because since he's level 17, he's sure to go first. And we'll be using the Gra technique, which is a gravity AoE attack that will pretty much insta-kill any enemy. The only one that has a possibility to survive is the Locusta. So usually we don't pick those fights, simply because it's a little bit annoying and they don't pay very well. Alright, so we are on the way to Dunaway, which is another city that is located after a maze of tunnel. Doom, 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 doo, doo. The name of the spells are not always, and the techniques are not always so obvious. Gra works for gravity. What is ice? Poi is fire. Flu is thunder or lightning or light. Yeah. There are also laser elemental attacks and many more. We'll be sticking around for maybe 2 or 3 more fights. Alright, that will be enough. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so since this is marathon setup, we don't do the ultra risky strat. So that means only 2 escape pipes. Oh, so this game is very cool about teaching you how to get information. If you're looking for something, usually you find the information monger. In this case, that's Grandfather Darwin. Eventually, there will be a few places in the game where it will be put in this way. Rune casually breaking the 4th wall. Hello, pal. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Not yet. This is a marathon submission, so I'm trying to be as elaborate as possible. Safety save. Usually we skip safety saving here. But there's still a little possibility that we die. We don't want that to happen. It can happen, hence the safety save. The idea is that the outline is located deep into the basement and we are headed there. Most of the all of the treasure chests that you see lying around are actually small supplies and small stuff, so it's not worth picking up. Oh, ambushed. Bye, Han. This is fine. And we got the outline. So we learned that Grizz has lost his hometown to Zio. And because of that, he'll be sticking around because he hopes that we'll be fighting against Zio. Eventually, he wants to get revenge. Everybody knows that revenge is not a great thing, except in RPGs. Hehe. By the way, the outline is a key item that is located in Phantasy Star 1, so you see the reason. Right. So at that point, we know that Professor Holt has undergone a deeper investigation. Everything is fine. What's happening? Oh, hello, cop. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Same boss as the first one. Earth working and crash landing. There we go. Fun fact, Chaz currently has a sword equipped even though we never bought one. So the game expects us to get a sword for him. Oh, that's good. There we go. We get a little bit of equipment upgrade. We want to upgrade both. Hey, give me that. There we go. We want to upgrade both Alice and Chaz. Not because Chaz, it will allow him to survive. Eventually that will help. But especially because that makes Alice a much more potential survivor of the trip. Right. So this is another link to Phantasy Star 1, the bioplant. Aha, run failure. So, sorry, I have some throat problems. So this allows me to speak about a little particularity of this game. Both hands can hold a weapon or gear. In this case, what I've done is put 2 shields into Alice's hands. So that makes her very tanky. Sorry. Woo! We grab a sword. Oh, this is classic Basement 3 encounter. It's not unusual to have only Alice surviving this trip, or even dying there. I don't want to die, of course, especially since I forgot the safety save. What a nightmare. But we made it. That's what matters. Alright, so we get Rika to join us. Rika is the MVP of the game. She has amazing attack power, very good healing techniques, very deadly skills. She's so awesome. The only drawback to Rika is that she has poor defense power. But that is if you don't give her 2 shield. Or 1 shield even. Shields in this game are exceptionally good. So we learn that the main cause of the problem is probably because the central unit, which is dedicated to actually run Matavia's climate, Nervous, is trapped underneath Zeo's castle. And Demi, the only android on the planet, is the one tasked to run Nervous, and she's trapped into the castle. So our task now is to infiltrate the castle and free Demi. We could also free 3/4, but that being said, it's not a character in the game. Oh, red lights. everything will be fine. Yeah? Kaboom! Buy seed. Right. So a little bit of setup. Boy? Nope. Nope. There we go. So now I just need to equip that ceramic sword. There we go. The macro system is probably one of the most innovative systems of this age. It allows you to set a recipe that you want to use for a battle. And in each round, what you are doing is actually giving the recipe to the game. The game will then roll the initiative of the monster, and if you're lucky, your action will happen the way you designed them. Bye, Han. At least somebody's awake. Right, so that's a good thing. Experience point in this game is earned, not shared. Sorry. So that means I will always get the same set of experience point, but the remaining party member that are still alive will be the one that will reap the reward. Hello, the Nubius Vortex Oni. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Sorry for the raspy voice. I'm still recovering from what's probably COVID, so there's that. So this is a good thing because we don't care about Grizz or Han getting experience points since they will not stick around for such a long time to be worth the experience point. Meanwhile, Alice will have an important part into the fights, and Rika and Chaz are permanent party members, so them having XP is actually quite beneficial. Oh, that sounds good. Hopefully you have a great Friday then. This dungeon is entirely optional. We are going here simply for the benefit of getting additional supplies and to grind Rika to level 4 at a minimum. Nope. There we go. Getting out of here at level 4 and 5 is usually quite regular, so nothing to worry about here. And we are back into the guild's city, Ido. First of all, we make a stop by Chaz and Alice home. And then we'll buy a few stuff before picking up our first sub-quest. That would be good. Whoa! You just saw something. Movement in this game is a clipping. So if you come at an edge and you are moving forward, the game will automatically try to go around that edge. So it's useful for at some times, but most of the time it's annoying. Especially on some part of the game where you're trying very hard to do some certain stuff, like hit a trigger point, and somehow it's not possible. Sailor, defense, and swing. What we are doing is not an optional. We are grinding. The Mega Slug that you see here pays relatively well. So we're trying to kill a few of those to get Rika and Chaz to level 8. Ideally, Chaz will get to level 8. If that's not the case, it's not a big problem. Hello, I wish I was blank. Hope that you are having a good day today. How are you doing? Come on, Alice. Thank you. Oh, Chaz was a little bit fast, but that's not a problem. So we want the slug to get Grizz early. This is not Grizz. That's fine. We don't care if he's leeching XP. There are many approaches to this grinding. I, for one, like to do it gradually with all of my party members around, because it makes it a little bit safer. Anyway, they will die. I'm sorry. Good job, Chaz. Come on, get Grizz. That was not Grizz. That was Grizz. Thank you. Alright, we just need one more to finish this grind. The spears are not at all what we are looking for. Getting out, safety save, going back in. This is because it will make the following fight with the next optional boss much easier to deal with. Oh, okay. Fusion. We'll be trying something. Foy, defend. Ah. Thank you. Right. That should be enough. There we go. Good job. That was actually a very good grind. Safety save. Going into Cattery. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, so now we're going back into a place that is called Mile. We visited it earlier. We're doing a little bit of reorder. Grizz, Alice, Chaz, Rika, Han. Safety save. I'll be going quiet because I need to focus and count damage. Alright, shift Chaz, 2, Sailor, and 1. Hitting Chaz is actually quite good. 4, 11, 13 approximately. Res 13, right. 17. 24 by Grizz, perfect. 36, 38, 39, 51, Oh, that's a little mistake. Okay, it's fine. 63. Uh, 75, 76 approximately. 78. 83. 91. Let's say 91. Yeah. 93. 97. 97. Okay. Yeah. Ouch. That's fine. So this will be quite a long fight. The main reason, the main reason is we don't want people to die too early. The only character where we want to retain some XP is Rika. The other one can die. Alright. Dodge. Yeah, nice. This guy has 1,450 hit points. We are a lot under that, so we need to reach that value. Don't be worried if I run out of TP, everything is fine because I still have the Wood Cane, and the Wood Cane is basically a res spell that you cast on yourself. Hello Reinzer, hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? I'm getting a lot of damage though. That's annoying. Alright. There we go, job done. I'm still recovering from what is most likely COVID, so as you can hear, I have a sweet, sexy, raspy voice. Right, so what we've just done is boost Rika a ton of levels. She went from level 8 to level 17, which is quite good. We want to put the focus on Rika because she will be the main character, and most of the strategy that we'll be using through the run lies on her being very high of levels. Right, so we made it to Zeo's Fort. I was about to say there's no monsters here. Nah, the encounters are relatively deadly here, so you don't want to pick a lot of fight. Shadow Saber, if they drop their namesake weapon, it's actually very good weapon. Not only that, it's a sword that Chaz can equip, and once he equip it, it will reduce his magic power by a set amount. The main problem is that the dev did not calculate that thoroughly, and it underflows Chaz's actual magical power, which put him at a very high level. So yeah, that's also a strategy that is possible. Yeah. We are set, let's go. You might have remarked that I did not heal Grizz. It's because we don't care about Grizz. No. Crosscut, I need you to Saner, and I need you to what? Bye, Grizz. Right, 4, 2, wait. More simple than that. There we go. Everything that the other characters will give us is a nice bonus, but we'll be focusing the fight on Rika alone. Dun, 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 dun. $56, I'm still good. Now I need healing. Wow, twice in a row. There you go. Nice crit. Nice work. Right, so now the road is open. We need to re-equip the ceramic shield over the saber claw, gravit suit, Jazz. Remove everything from Alice and hunting knife over the leather shield. That way Alice will be very fast, which is what we want. Hey, it's Demi. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Black outfit, blue aura. Is he a bad guy? Can you help me determine if this guy is actually having bad intent toward us? Because I'm not sure. Oh, red eyes. I'm not sure about this, so I think that I'll run away. Uh-oh. Oh. So yeah, long story short, this guy cannot be defeated right now. The magic barrier makes him immune to physical attack and a lot of... Ooh, it's been a while. There we go. Hello, the goons. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Hey, Shane. Hello and welcome. Right, so Alice is in bad shape, and she tells us that since it's a magic barrier, there's a chance that Rune knows what to do about it, but Rune is deep in the east, so we'll have to find him using a vehicle. The vehicles are very neat in this game. They allow you to access remote areas, but the main problem is that you're fighting into the vehicle, and if the vehicle dies, everybody dies. Hehe. Remove the crown. Telepipe out of group. So Shane, have you finished the run of Final Fantasy 1 or still trying your very best to get a single segment done? This run is so cruel. Feel free to enter. we get the control key, which is only allocating a place into our inventory for the Land Rover. Like Sismon. Oh my goodness. I applaud your perseverance, because that is not something that I'm willing to do. Although I was running until short while ago Dragon Wire 4, so there's that. So the Land Rover allows us to go over quicksands. It's a fast vehicle. Whoa. Yeah, you're right. Perseverance and skills. So as you see, I have 740 shield points. If I lose them all, we're dead. Hey, hello Nat, hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Whoa, whoa. Alright. Oh, that's a hard disagree, but then again, that's only an opinion. Leatherham can go, so we'll be selling a lot of stuff here. The white mantle can go. No, not the diamond. The claw, yes. Alright. Leather cloth. Right, okay, so now we get ourselves one side crown and two side shields. There we go. Alright, so update Rika's headgear. So, use the Land Rover to get the Lydia Tower right here, because we are lazy that way. Safety save and enter the tower. Lydia Tower will be running away from pretty much everything, simply because there's no need for us to kill anything here. There's a few items that are worthy of our attention. We'll be grabbing them on the way to the top floor. Meanwhile, you can enjoy one of the great OST of this game, and oh, this is Mr. Nice Guy time 2. So Rune officially joins us as a permanent party member. Like I said, he's the archetype of a spellcaster. The only drawback is that he's not very strong physically, but that's not a problem. There we go. Yep, okay, so equip. Grizz, Demi, Rune, Ricochet. There we go. Yes, I put Rune at position number 3. The main reason is that he has 2 shields. And because of that, it makes him very tanky, very tough. So for a long while, Rune will be our main, one of the main tank of the game. Well, the main reason why we don't put Rune in the front row is because we do want Grizz and Demi to die as often as possible. Otherwise, the order is pretty much standard for now. So those are the only monsters we fight. The main reason is that the laser claw coupled with the ceramic shield gives elemental attack that can overpass the hunt's resistance, so we can one-shot them, especially since Rika is pretty fast. Otherwise we will do 1 hit point of damage to them, but they have like 4 hit points, so it's not a very long battle. Those guys can do corrosion though. Oh yeah, another thing, the centaurs in this game are always easy to run away from. Alright. So, unfortunate for us, Grizz is still alive. And this is the lasagna. Barrier, Jiwata, Saner, Crosscut. So we want the bad guy to get Demi and Grizz as fast as he can, while the other remains alive. Main reason is that we want to give the experience point only to the one that matters the most. So Rune, Rika, and Jazz in that order. Jazz could even die here and it would not be too much of a problem. Although that being said, this is not an outcome that we pursue. Hence why he goes into full defense from now on. Thank you. Nice and efficient. Unfortunate. This is not mandatory, but damage will eventually stack on Chaz and we want to keep him alive. In a regular run, I will not bother into healing him. Doo-doo-doo, doo-da, doo-dum, doo-dum, doo-doo-doo. 65, we prefer to heal Rune because each attack by the big guy like that is pretty much a critical hit. And you want to avoid that. Especially you want to avoid him targeting our friend back there. Let me check. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, that's fine. So what this means is Chaz will be a little bit weaker early on. Is that a problem? Not at all. What's happening? Uh-oh. Why the long face? What's happening? Tell me, guys. Everything will be fine, no? F in chat for Alice who passed away. All right. No. There we go. Normally we use Chaz to Ryuka to Termi, but since he doesn't have the technique yet, we'll be using Rune. Is that a problem? Not at all. Sell the Force Cane. No need to sell anything else because we just need another Psy Shield. Over that. State in macro time. I'll be explaining what I just did in a few seconds. Jeffoy, Saner, and Crosscut. There we go. slash Jeffroy 2. There we go, we're set. Ryuka to Gallery. So what I just did, state, is because this game keeps in memory during battles the stats of the character, but it does not update it manually. So if you don't state or don't reset the game or so on, the game keeps in memory the old stats, especially the defense. I don't know the exact detail, but I do know that most of the stats are kept in memory. So that means, for example, that even if Rika is level 17, the game keeps in memory her level 8 stats. So that means she will fight for much less damage, and she will get hurt more often that way. Which of course is not something you want. Right, so you just saw a very cool thing about androids. Demi is an android. Android means that each step they take, they recover 2 hit points per steps. What's more, after a battle, they will always recover, even though they will miss out the experience. No need to revive them after a battle, so that's pretty cool. Nah, 2, it's not enough. This guy is pretty strong, so better to avoid him. Oh, by the way, if you ever have any question about the run, the game, or whatever, please feel free to ask them. I will be happy to oblige. Bye, Chaz. Oh. So our goal now is to head into the command center of Nervous. Please don't kill Rika, it would be annoying. If she dies, she dies. But I don't want her to die. There we go. Once we get there, Demi will be able to override Matavia's climate control and put it back into restore mode, which means that if we don't do that, the planet will be destroyed, which is usually not a great thing to happen. Usually. You never know. After all, Parma was destroyed by one of the previous Phantasy stars. Don't want to fight those, mainly because normally we have 2 disrupt and I already used them, so it will take too long of a battle to finish. So you might be thinking half of your party is dead, what's happening? That's not true. Res. There we go. Alright, we're set. Oh no. What's happening? Ah, not him again. Alright, I guess we'll have to fight. I don't want to because he looks cool. But enjoy this very great soundtrack. Hello, wandering vagabond. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Alright. You don't have anything, so you can. Jefoy, I need you to the ban, and you don't have any more crosscuts, so let's see. Black Wave on Rika, that's me. Let's Jefoy, shift yourself. Res. Bye, Grizz. Two. Bye, Jazz. Right, so now we macro. We want to be watchful of the characters' hit points. We'll be finishing the fight with only those two. The main reason is that it's much harder to keep everyone alive, since ZO is very AoE happy. Man, I wasted the G-Res on that. That's fine. Apology. Okay. Right. I got confused for a second. It's too early for that film. Right. Let's go with you. There we go. Each day Zio dies is a good day. This can't be. So we'll be losing Demi for a very long time because she will link herself with a nervous central system, and during that time she will be unable to leave. Which makes sense because somebody has to manage Matavia's climate. Danzio one day will understand to join the party. We wish that. If only. Wow. And we'll be losing Grizz as well. What a shame. Alright, we're full. So we just had we just have to head into the star to Zealand. Zealand is a satellite that is actually dedicated to Matavia, and he's the one that was issuing wrong order to Matavia. So we are here to investigate. Hello, I would like to introduce you to Ren. Ren is the maker and destroyer of runs. The main reason is that he's our main android and joining us for the rest of the game. He has the barrier skill, So he can raise our defensive against spell, which is very neat. But the main problem is that he needs to act most of the time before the bosses. And in a regular run, Ren is not the fastest. So yikes, that's a problem. We'll try to alleviate a little bit of those problems, but there's no guarantee that it will work. Raw attack, yeah. Rune, Human, Blair, Chaz, Sue, and Rika attack. Now equip Rika with the Plasma Claw and Ceramic Shield. Chaz with the 2 shields. Now, Ines, we go back at the entrance and head over to Curran. Story-wise, Zealand was issuing bad order because it was lacking energy to actually get a direct link to Motavia. The energy is supplied by Curran, so that's why we... what's happening? Oh my goodness, another saboteur. Each time I do this trip... I swear, maybe one day, Well, he's blowing up our spaceship. Hello, Error. Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah. How are you doing? I have a raspy voice. My darling, hi. Right, so Desolis, I affectionately, call this planet Cutscene Planet because there's more cutscenes on this planet than actual gameplay, but Crash landing successful. That means we need Ren to pilot every airplanes and airship, because look at the state of the airship, everybody is fine and there's barely any damage. At the same time, we get to meet Raja. Raja is the archetype of a priest. He's the true space pope of the entire galaxy. This guy has extremely good spellcasting ability for healing, but other than that, he has relatively poor attack power and not really much else. So that is why by the end of the game, this is not a character we usually pick. Right, there we go. We'll give new stuff to Rune. Raja likes to pop a joke every once in a while. I don't get them. So if you get those jokes, you're pretty good. It's probably a translation issue, that being said. So once again, we are looking at what to do. We just need to talk with the bartender here, and at the 4th occasion we say yes. And we now know that there's a spaceship we need to get somewhere else, which is quite convenient. Hello Snooshy Booshy, hope you're having a great Friday. How are you doing? That jokes the character. Doom, doom. Hey, would you look at that? Right, but before we head over to Q-Run, we'll be going back to Matavia for a quick detour, which will allow us to get additional experience point for our party. So first of all, we need to redeem our sub-quest that we completed earlier with the sandworm. Doom, doo 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 doom, doom. Ta-ching. Next, we'll be picking the next. The Fisher of Fear. And the Rain Mountain. We'll go talk with the kid's mother. Into the hall. Meh. Getting ambushed by those guys, it's a little bit annoying. Hey, that's exactly the same slugs as earlier in the passageway. Ooh, this one is a little bit more beefy though. Right, so now we need Raja to do blessing. Jiwat, Saner, and defend. Hopefully, come on Raja, be fast. Good job. Cell split, that's fine. Use your wood gain. Nope. Blessing is a very good defensive boost. That's why we don't care about Raja and we don't care about defending anymore. It's probably the best defensive spell you can get all around. Good fight. Anytime. Right, so we change runs and we get out of here. The pulse laser is a nice weapon because it does AoE attack instead of a single target. It's a little bit weaker though, but that's fine. Alright, so this is a bigger satellite than Zealand, and the other thing to note is that monsters are rampant here. So we'll be fighting our way to the control room. The things we want to avoid, the command ball that you just saw. They can do AoE physical attack for massive damage against our party, so you don't want that. You also want Raja to go down as fast as possible because every battle he's alive, he's leeching XP, which you don't want to share. So we want Chaz to get to level 17, at which point he will learn the Gitu technique, which is the second level of the Tsu spell. And it's a very neat technique, because our friend at the end of this satellite is actually weak to that. The command ball are never worth fighting, even alone. First of all, the command ball is tanky, it will summon reinforcement each turn, and it will then do detonate, which is extremely annoying to deal with. What's more, detonate will do a lot of damage, and finally, they don't pay well at all. Thank you. About time. Jazz is level 16 now. Yeah. Where this guy is worth probably 300, 400 XP. Now, accompanied by those guys, that's another story. Restore techniques will not work on Android. You have to use the skills that are dedicated to them. So recover will always recover the android that is casting the skill. And you can also use a healing spell. For example, eventually we'll get we have Raja that can do miracle, that works. Or we'll get Medis, which is a nice healing spell. And it can be done on the androids as well. There we go, good job. It's not unusual though that we end up having Jazz to level 16 to do the boss of this place. This is not recommended, but since this is a speedrun, sometimes you do with what you have. Hence this situation. Psy Circlet, Psy Shield, and the Fragmental. Now a Reaver back Raja. SAR twice. State Order Jazz, and Runica Raja. Nope. There we go. Macro A. Blair and Sailor. Yeah, okay. And we are ready. Whoa, what's that? Dark Force. It's the same enemy that you fought in Phantasy Star 1, 2, and 3. So Gitu, we need to do barrier. We have 7 rounds of unbridled aggression, not one less. So round number 1. Ataraxia is probably one of the most useful spell you can get, because this is the only skill spell available in the entire game that can restore your TP. Not even an item can do that. Jiwata, you do double slash. Ansar, round number 3. Round number 4. Round number 5. Main reason we count those is that we'll be finishing the fight with Chaz and Ren only, so that we can give those two a lot of levels. Round number 6. This is the last time that I heal a secondary character, by the way. And round number 7. So now we have to wait for Dark Force to effectively kill the other 3 characters. This can take a long time depending on his willingness to use deadly AoEs. As you can see, sometimes he's not cooperating. Pop me a burst rocket maybe? No? Okay, that's fine. I do appreciate you sometimes. No. Chaz has currently 2 shields equipped, so that's why most of the attacks does not do a lot of damage to him. Bye Raja, and now I just remarked that I made a big mistake. Chaz only has 11 TP available, so that means only one G2 technique. It's a bit annoying, but that's fine. Hey, the guy to the right, please. Thank you. Get through. Clear. Hey, it's as if I knew what I was doing. Kabam. So we get a preview of what's coming up. Rune actually knows a lot more than he's willing to share. This guy is weird. There's still massive snowstorms into Desolis. Alright, let's go investigate. We'll be getting the Ice Digger, which is one of the only vehicles that is able to break through ice, which is quite convenient at that point. Innis. Do, 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 do. So, while running around this list, there are two fights that we need to be wary about. The first one being 4 sensor bits. If we fail to run away too often, those guys will destroy us. That's why I will be taking the fight instead of trying to run away. The second one is 3 lasagnas like we saw earlier, for the exact same reason. Alright, will we be able to see Raja's superpower? Nope. Raja is able to pass through wall. Boom. And fall sick. But that's totally unrelated. Right, so Raja is taking a break for a few minutes. Meanwhile, we hear that somebody else is going to risk her life to try and solve the problem. So, you know what? We'll go save her because we're a nice guy. Those are the lasagnas that I was talking about. Uh-oh. Do-do-do. This is an unwinnable fight. So you're better off running away. So we get to meet Kira. Kira is second best in so many categories. This is why she's actually the second best character of the game. She's the second best, even better than Rune, spellcaster. She's the second best healer, and she has extremely high defense power. Offensive power is completely not unrelated, but it's not relevant. There we go. It's irrelevant because we never do physicals with Kira. The Altanen are not dangerous at all. Right. So first rule of a good JRPG. Once you enter holy ground, there's always a treasury that you can enter and pilfer. There we go. Do 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 do. Right, this is a restricted whoa. Okay, Rune is able to override the security. What a nice guy. Alright, so here we'll get the revelation that Rune is in fact the inheritor of one of the characters from Phantasy Star 1. Lutz. He was the mage, and what Lutz has done is pass his will and his magical power into a floating ball that you see right here, and every once in a while the chosen one appears and he gets that. In this case, that's Rune. It's a little bit unfortunate because Rune is not the best character you can get, but sometimes you get what you have. Sorry. Man. Right, so normally we have to go to Gumbius Temple, but we'll be making a few detours first. Ren, Kira, Rune, Mika, Chaz. Equip Rune with the not the. What have I done? There we go. With the reflect robe. There we go. Aha! And now we do a little bit of macroing. Nope. You win. There we go. Rune, Jigra, Ram attack, the rest attack. Yep. Rika disrupt. Ren attack. Flyly. I said Flyly attack. Yep. Slash attack. You do raw and you attack. And you Jefoy, Blair. There we go. We're set. Oh, yeah. So I stand corrected. In the speed run, usually we don't go to Gambius Temple straight away, but currently with this route we'll be going there. So you might be thinking, why don't I spend more time fighting with a vehicle? Because it's not safer, even if the vehicle gets refilled in a shield point between each battle. By the way, I hope you remember the first rule of a JRPG. So each time you enter a battle, the main problem is that they are not always fit for the fight. So once we get past all of the negative sphere for the Ice Digger, the other options are not very good. So if the Ice Diggers get destroyed, we died. And that is not something we want. What's happening again? Oh no. I was trying to get the Eclipse Torch, and each time those guys, they steal it. Damn it to hell! Sorry, I got carried away. Hello, Swiss Canis. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Right, visiting the town of Jute. We'll be doing a little bit of shopping. Sell upside road. I cannot sell the psycho one. What a nightmare. Yes, this one can go. I think that's it, yeah. Hey, that's enough. Next we'll get some defensive upgrade. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, silly mistake. Chaz doesn't have a weapon, so what will we do? We don't have the money to actually get him a Leiko sword. So we'll have to put the hunting knife on Chaz and hope for the best. Although, I just saw my money. Yeah. Alright. This is what they call improvisation. Let's go with this one. Yay! Oh! Can I sell anything? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Ceramic mail. And the graphic suit. There we go. One flame sword. Alright, Kira equipped the... And now Ryuka back to Jude. Right, so that's not too bad. I could have got... Normally in the run we get Chaz Leiko sword, which is a very strong... It's the strongest blade you can get on this planet, save for the last weapon. The flame sword is also a weapon that we usually get, but after visiting a few places. There we go. Medis is extremely useful. It's like a boosted G-Res. She has a lot of charges of that spell as well, so she'll be useful for a long time. That's not the skill I wanted to use. That's fine though. Now I hope that I did not make this silly mistake. I still have it. Excellent. We're in business. I need this plasma field. It's extremely important. Which reminds me that Psy Shield and Plasma Field. Reflect Shield needs to stay into inventory for now. So we are here into the weapon plan to get a few additional stuff. Let's go with that. The main reason is that we upgrade everybody's equipment and Ren currently still has under-leveled gear. We want to correct that. If you take the time to look around, you can get some very nice a very nice skill upgrade for Ren. He'll be able to use the burst rocket as well, which is the very same skill that we saw against Dark Force 1. So that's pretty neat, but alas, we do not. Okay. Okay. We just got 5 repair kits. Those are the only items that are able to restore an android back to full health, regardless of his situation. So if, for example, Ren dies in a battle, you can use a repair kit and it will put him back to full, which is very, very convenient. Okay, now that's a little bit annoying. Let's go with that instead. Money-wise, where are we? Right, so Kira equip, remove that. And we are done with displays. Zosa. Alright, sell the reflector robe, the spaced armor, the ceramic gear, and we'll get a fender robe. We equip Kira with that, and as always, it's safer to just get out of here. Isiger is right here. Hey, it's the lasagna. He's exactly the same version as we fought earlier, but we are much stronger, so that's not a problem anymore. Do you want double slash crosscut? There we go. So the reason we are here is only to grab an additional weapon for Ren. Other than that, we don't have to stay very long here. Hey chat, a metal slime has appeared. You have 4 minutes to try and kill it. Go, go, go. Should I have gone with another macro instead? That's no problem. You have to write type exclamation point score and you'll get an idea on what's your status. Order. There we go. No. So you might have seen that I put Kira in the front row. The idea is that at that point she got the experience point she needed. So we want to have her killed off. As soon as it's done, we'll be much more suited to continue farming. Yeah, that being said, the enemies do have to hit her. Oh, let's go with that. Now the main problem that we have is that Rune does not have any more TP, so we'll have to do something else, which is fine. Disrupt and Zap. Why not? Let's be creative. Excellent. Back to Tyler. Oh, that's a little mistake. Ryoka back to Zosa. There we go. Eisiger into wait. Plasma field and reflect shield. And now we do a little macro. Oh wait. Then the palm shot. Ah, much better. Uses the flame sword. Rune slightly attack. What we've done is a little setup that is very convenient because we'll be grinding a lot in the next dungeon. The idea is that normally we go through the game, but we also need our character to reach a certain level to make sure to reduce the risk. So that is why we are here. This place has a particularity. All of the enemies are pretty weak to fire attack. Just thought about a little detail. So this is Meowth, which is the exact same cat that we saw in Phantasy Star 1. Yeah, that's fine. And he gave us the Silver Tusk. The Silver Tusk is actually Rika's strongest weapon. The main reason is that in terms of raw damage output, it's not the strongest, but it adds the holy element to its attack, and quite conveniently, almost all of the bosses that will fight from now on are actually vulnerable to holy. So yeah. Order. There we go, putting rune in the front row. We're trying very hard to have rune kill here. There's a strong possibility we might not be able to. Right. No. Okay. First of all, we save. Hello, chopped cheese. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? And we'll resume the grinding. The main reason why we do this very lengthy grind here is to get Rika to level 21 plus more experience point and ransom level as well. As you may have understood, it's a very big safety net, which is almost required to safety finish the game. There's no real safety, meaning that even on my practice, I ended up having the last boss denying me, which is a possibility you don't want it to happen. Also, the speed lies in rune falling really fast. Which is not happening. Normally, we will not even do that grinding. Once we get the silver tusk, we do a little bit of equipment setup and then we head over to the next area. Please, somebody. Please. No? Fine. That was not rude. Thank you. Yeah, those guy does not pay well. That's fine. So we have 2 more levels to grind for Rika. That should take us a few minutes. Where are you? Ambushed. Okay, this is fine. Level 30. Nice. Getting there, getting there. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, I'm trying to spare my voice at that point. Alright, level 31. Just need to count approximately 10,000 experience point and we'll be done with this part. Hello, little monsters, where are you? Alright, one more fight. This is good. There, we're done. Icy girl. Right, so we are not totally ready to go to the air castle yet. Just need to make a few things first. Right, Psy Shield, Reflect Robe, Psy Circlet, you get Reflect Mail and Ceramic Helm. You get right. Ceramic Shield and the Silver Tusk. There we go. You get Reflect Shield, Psy Shield, Fender Robe, and Silver Crown. Is it right? Yep. Alright, we're done. State Order. Bren, Kira, Rune, Rika Jazz. Now, Ryuka. Oh. Back to Jute. Plasma Claw over the Ceramic Shield. So, we need to sell the Pulse Vulcan. Do we? Nope. Oh, that was a mistake. This is fine. This is not fine. What am I to do? We'll have to hope it will go well. Ceramic Shield, there we go. So the main reason why I say it's not fine, it's because the Pulse Vulcan is actually an AoE weapon for Ren that is better than the Pulse rifle he had. And I'm fairly certain that I don't have any more weapon. Oh, well, that will do. Napalm shot, there we go. So now we'll get the Lego sword. Finally, we're up and ready to go into the air castle. Right. So this is the longest dungeon of this game. There are 2 main objectives and 3 sub-objectives when we do the run. First, main objective is to get to the top of the air castle where the triplets are located. Those guys are blocking the basement and we need to dispose of them first. Once we have done that, the next sub-objective is to get to the bottom of the castle via the basement where we have a meeting with Lashik. Apology. Don't kill room, please. My rule of thumb is is to heal anybody that is under 100 hit point, because usually on the next round they are pretty much very prone to dying, so you want of course to avoid death. Death is usually very dangerous. Okay, we're seeing a lot of this formation now. So the three sub-objectives that we have in this run is by Kira, that's fine. To get Rika to level 28, you can understand that currently we are far above that level. Ah, there we go. We want to get Rune to level 25, at which level he will learn the Nefoy technique. Once again, he's above that level, so no need to worry about that. And we want to get Kira to level 28, but that is not a hard requirement. If she gets there, fine, otherwise we can survive. Hello, the Ellie-san. Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Dum-dum-dum. So this is another direct relation to Phantasy Star 1 because of the air castle and because the final boss of this area, Lashik, is actually the final boss of Phantasy Star 1. Is he? Or he's the main antagonist? No, he's not the final boss. That's wrong. So in terms of strategy, the main point to worry about is we will pick many battles even if they are not worth it. The main reason is that many of the enemies here have very high agility. Okay, maybe high agility. And that makes running away a little bit choppy. So because of that you want to dispose of them, which is usually a safer strat rather than trying to run away. By the way chat, there's another metal slime that has appeared. You have 4 minutes to try and kill it. You're lucky. Try your luck. No. Now that I think about it, those guys are not necessarily interesting anymore. I usually take those simply because we need the XP. We need Rika to get to level 28. Now, You may be wondering why I do not put Rune into the back row. The main reason is that he's still very tanky compared to, for example, Rika. And if we put Rika in his stead, she will take a lot more damage and probably die more often, which in the long term will deplete Rune's TP. While in this position, he will most likely hold the fort pretty well. Alright, we got the Genocide Claw. It's a very strong weapon for Rika. Darkness Elemental also has insta-kill ability. Of course, many of the enemies in this game are immune to insta-kill and resistant to darkness, but not all of them, so it will be useful for a long time. Oh, crit? That did not kill the metal slime. Ah! I need to check the math. Oh, okay, we ran away. That's fair. Oh, they're back. That too is very fair. Yeah, now that's very unfortunate. So we have to use a Moon Dew. So the main reason why it's unfortunate is that Rune is the only one that has the ability to revive dead character. If he dies like he did, we have to use a Moon Dew or a Soul Dew. Unfortunate. We have option to capitalize and get some eventually, but this is not something we want to see. The second character that will get this technique is Chaz right now, as you've seen. Usually we get that technique into the Gerbeck Tower, so it's a little bit early for that, but that's quite okay. Doom doom doom. Doom, 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 doom. Dimension worms. Annoying critters, if anything. Not interested. We are losing a little bit of time because the encounter rate through the air castle has been very intense. Yep. So this is exceptionally important that Rika wields the plasma field here. Plasma field gives a resistance to lightning attack, which is quite convenient because will force the enemy into doing lightning attacks. So Saner and Air Slash. Each time you do a technique to all of them, they will counter into the same turn. Thunder Halberd, like you'll see. Thunder Blast. There we go. No. There we go. Equip the Genesis Claw over the Plasma Field. Plasma Field over the Reflex Shield. In us, and then we go in again. Right, first part done. Those are very good run killer, by the way. The triplets fight is not guaranteed to go well. Ouch, don't do AoE. And the next boss fight is exactly the same thing, so yeah. Right, so the trick to go through the basement is that as long as you go down, the floors are clockwise, and once you begin to climb back, it goes counterclockwise. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Nice. Stardew, Moondew, and Soldew are pretty much the most worthy item you can get into this game. Moondew can revive a character with minimum hit point. Soldew is a full revive, so maximum hit point. And the Stardew act like a massive healing spell to all your Manoid. So that means if you use a Stardew, it will not be applied to Ren. But that's not a problem, he's an android, he can survive anything. Or maybe not. Once again, encounter rate currently is a little bit intense. Ow! Nobody smelled you. Bye, Rika. Hey, welcome back. Approaching the last chamber. Oh, please. Alright, so Chaz will... have I sold the flame sword? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Right. Flare. Double slash. Air slash. Ewan. The void, there we go. Ah. Good job, Rika. There we go. Woo! Lashik! He's a very tough, mean fellow. Wait. No. Saner. And you need to do... well, attack is something. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Shift Jazz. Jazz will go crosscut. Oh, nice, bonus round. Alright. Oh, okay. Barrier. Oh my goodness. I messed up. Another gate is a very strong AoE spell, so Right, yeah, I cannot do this macro, so I'll have to do it manually, which is very annoying. Guitar and crosscut. We hope that the Flamestorm gets in. If that's not the case, well, Flamestorm is only UN plus Nafoy faster. Oh yeah, the fact is Rune is currently slower, but we don't have the mean to boost his speed, so that would be that. Reinforce. At that point you do macro B. Ren goes first and remove the reinforce. And we go all in. Right, so the fight got tricky because I made a mistake in one of the macros. So let's do this again. Recover, there we go. Ewan Lafoy crosscut. It's only for state. Eclipse Torch, Kira does Rune does Ewan, Kira Jifoy, Disrupt, and Air Slash. There we go. So healing. Now we can enter the Gerbek Tower. So, hello bitrate, or rather goodbye bitrate, I apologize for this. If Final Fantasy V has its meat castle, Phantasy Star 4 has its meat tower. It's basically the same idea. We'll be fighting a lot of stuff here for the exact same reason we fought them on the air castle, meaning that agility is rather high, and rather than failing to run away a few times, it's actually safer to deal with the battle as we go. Plus, the additional XP into the run is very much welcome. The one thing that will differ is that we'll be alternating the healing between Kira and Chaz, so that we don't use all of the Medivh charges. The reason is that the Medivh charges are actually used against the boss of this place, and I run away, which is quite cool, because usually that's not a fight you're supposed to run away from. Is it a problem? Not at all. Alright, so the guys to the left, we call them the little Juzas. They are not exceptionally strong, but they have the drawback of doing almost all of the support spells you can guess. So they buff themselves pretty fast. The only thing is they don't buff their magical defense. And because of that, using the Eclipse Torch and Flamestorm right after it, pretty much dispose of them. So you saw earlier that I made a detour to grab a chest which was holding the power shield. Power shield is a very cool item because once used in a battle, it actually allows you... Might as well. Woohoo! It actually allows you to get a shift spell cast on yourself. Let's go with that. I got a blank for a second. Oh, that's unfortunate. I said that's unfortunate because you don't want to have one Frost Saber able to attack after you've begun to done your attacks. The main reason is that at 50% of their hit point, they will begin to use Air Slash. So that's pretty annoying. Out of meetings. Nice. Welcome back. Bad meeting, bad. Paralysis in this game is not permanent. As you've seen, Rune can move again. The main thing you need to consider is that if there's only paralyzed or dying character in your party, it's game over. So please don't paralyze my party. Thank you very much. Yeah. Making the detour to get this soldier. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, good. Those guys are very strong spellcasters, so it's not unusual to actually lose a run to them. Normally we have macro E that is set for this reason, but I don't have it. I did not set it, so yeah, nah, that's life. So let's do it. Barrier, Chaz will browse. Recall attack, Rune, D. And rest, there we go. Jigra? Ah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It does not matter. We're not supposed to get there anyway. Okay. He wants a fight. So this is the property of the Genocide Claw, able to do insta-kill. So it's pretty cool when it procs. Saves you a rather long fight. Okay, oh my goodness. Come on. No, that's fine. Normally we try to run away as fast as we can from those battles. Ouch! Ouch! That's mean! Force Flash is like 1 in 6 chance of getting used. Or 1 in 5th, or whatever. Once again, centaurs are always a guaranteed runaway because they have low agility, which is a very weird thing because you imagine a horse-like creature to be rather fast. Doo-doo, 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 doo. Right, the Garrowbeck Tower has not been too bad. Oh. Another annoying battle. Those guys are relatively tanky. So that is why it's annoying. Otherwise, it's a battle from which I try to run away. Or we hope that Rika does a job, which she did. Wow, again. Ouch. That hurt. Whew. My goodness, it's big. Right, so equip, I have a little bit of setup to do. There we go. Psy shield plus reflect shield. Yeah, state and macro. This time, let's do things correctly, shall we? Double slash, what? And human. Kira will medis. Clear. Double slash. Crosscut. Defoy. Barrier. We use a repair kit just in case. Rika does Saner. Defoy and use the power shield. There we go. Run. Try mate. Defoy. River. Try mate. River. Try mate. Defoy. Double slash. Yeah, slash. Yep, let's go. Dark Force 2. Very annoying guy. Only magical attack this time around, so that's why barrier needs to go up. If it doesn't, we're dead. Like that. Bye-bye, Kira. Unfortunate. Do-do-do-do. Lightning shower. So Kira will take a ton of damage. Barrier. You will use a Stardew. I need you to use a repair kit on our friend. I need you to do Saner, and you can go crosscut. We really need Kira to be faster, so that's why I spent the entire turn to get her back on feet. Yeah, that's time. Now we macro. That's good news actually, because each time Dark Force spend doing a single attack, we actually can gain time. It's safer. Woo! Bidude with the major raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome everybody.
And I love you, random
And I love you, random citizen. Hopefully you had a good stream. Hello, May May. Hello, everyone from Bidude. Now I have 2 Northrex. Oh my goodness. You can only keep one. That will be more than enough, I guarantee. So, Final Fantasy... Oh, you were doing PR? Hopefully the runs went well. Mine shower. That's fine.
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah, those days, eh? This is actually a bonus round. You win. Let's go with Ephes. I'll do Saner just because in Rayblade. Anyway, Dark Force 2 has been pretty okay.
And I love you, random citizen.
Thank you everyone for the follows. I appreciate it. Alright. Alright. Flare, you will Medis. No. Double slash and air slash. And just like that, he's gone. So I'm currently playing Phantasy Star 4. It's an RPG on the Genesis. I'm doing what we are calling a marathon submission run, because I intend to submit this run to various marathon, and I want to have something that is presentable. Right now we have defeated another big bad evil guy, and we have restored the climate on Desolus, so everything is fine. Okay, or maybe not. So let's go back to Gumbius Temple and entering the basement, which is a place that quite conveniently has escaped total destruction. Dum, 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 dum. So we learn that there's something even more evil than Dark Force. It is the Profound Darkness, and our objective is to get there and defeat it. Okay. But first of all, we have to find a way to Rykros. What's Rykros? Who's Rykros? We'll guess soon enough. Meanwhile, we have to go back to Motavia. Once here, we get an update from Demi. Everything is fine, under control, but she cannot leave yet. So we have to do a little bit of stuff before we get her. Right, so a little bit of setup first.
And I love you, random citizen.
Chaz do air slash. Rika disrupt. There we go. Ren will do flare. Rika double slash. Crosscut and rune defend. Finally this one. Ren will do spark. Crosscut. Nice. Now Ryuka back to Narya. The main reason why we go back to Narya is that we'll be grinding once again. Leviathan. This guy is pretty strong, so don't fight him. Whatever you do. Unless you have the negation sphere. And normally you're not supposed to have the ice digger on the water, so right, we're here to get approximately 40,000 experience points. To do so, we have to fight those guys. And this is an optional dungeon, but pretty late in the game. So the encounters that we get here are very dangerous unless we are prepared. We are halfway there in a way, so... Ouch. Okay, that's fair. Let's say approximately 55. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's fine. Mm, 90. So, river. There we go. So the idea here is that we are grinding for safety purpose. Normally we skip directly to the next area, but considering that it's a marathon setup, we want to make sure that everything goes fine, of course. The Vorpal Sphere are pretty deadly if you let them the time to attack. Luckily we don't. 115. If you think that I have a raspy voice, it's pretty normal because I'm recovering from what is probably, I'll say 155. Probably what is COVID, so yeah. I'm feeling okay, but I still have some voice problem. Not yet. Not yet. Please keep it your way. 170 approximately. Jerez on ring. That being said, there we go. Alright, so this is 240. Or let's say 230. Oh yeah, I believe you. That's extremely cold. I do know that we'll be getting another snowstorm this Sunday though. Okay, so this is scary. Okay, we survived. That's what matters. River. Let's say we are at 2. Approximately 207. So yeah. For those who are unfamiliar with what we are speaking, Bidud and myself, we are Canadian, and because of that, we have to deal with cold climate and snow. And yesterday there was a big snowstorm in my area where we got more than a feet of snow, more than a foot. That tells you. And we are expecting sensibly the same thing on Sunday, so yeah, that's winter for you. Alright, let's say 315. I'm fairly certain that I'm giving much higher value than what I have. Ah, yeah, that's also a possibility. But then again, I would have to... wait a minute. Maybe 2 more fights, okay? Let's put it that way. I would have actually to use my jet to get there, and it's presently under maintenance, so that would be unwise. Not to say it's impossible. Alright. Yeah, I know. Yeah, go back to gallery. Oh. And we get to meet the man, the myth, the legend, Seth. Seth is so strong that this morning he started 2 Final Fantasy VI run and managed to finish them at the same time with only 1 controller. Can you believe it? I sure can. Right, so I need to do a little bit of setup first. Saner, there we go. Blair, Lafoy, Klaska, yep. Set will attack. I need you to do Trimate, double slash, Lafoy, air slash. There we go. All right. So this area is relatively easy. We'll be running away from pretty much everything unless the monsters are flame newts, in which case we'll have to fight. Otherwise, the experience is not necessarily very, very interesting. Hey, Seth has insta-kill spell and corrosion. I mean, he's a cool guy. Why not? Doo-doo. We grab the soldier that is here. Wow, you're very strong. I suppose. That's true. There's a lot of character that has insta-kill skill. Vren has Spark. Chaz will eventually get a sword that has insta-kill proc. Rika as well. And Rune has Dean. The only character that does not have insta-kill is all of the secondary character. And then again, Han has Vol, which is an insta-kill spell. So yeah. But I feel like insta-kill spell is extremely unfair. Why did I pick that fight? I don't know. I felt like it. That was splendid. Alright, made it to the top. Let's remove everything from Seth. Face it, he's so strong, he doesn't need it. Lego Circlet, my apologies. Right, stayed. Normally we get to those parts, if we are lucky we get to level 27, now we are level 30. The 3 levels that we get will help us out, believe me. No. Ines. Ah, there we go. We now know how to go to... What's happening? What? Oh my goodness! He was a monster! Huh? We have to fight! Okay, well, I guess I'll have to use my super preparation. Right? Ouch. So this is a little bit unfortunate. You don't want to see that happen too quickly. That being said, it's nothing too bad. Cross cut. So once again, the more single attack Dark Force does, the better it is for us. So use Trimate on Rika. Rika will use the Power Shield. The Watt in Crosscut. And now we macro. This is fine. This is even perfect. Since our friend is much more tanky than he's supposed to be at that point, we can afford to go all in. A lot of physical, that's pretty good. Okay, can you tone down a little bit, please? You have other skills and ability, use them. Thank you. You know what? I heard Ren say bad thing about you. No, that's not what he meant. Oh, now. This is risky. Please attack? No? Okay, fine. Alright. No. Hey, thank you. Okay. So I need to use a Trimate on Jazz, Gisar, Nawat, and Crosscut. So we're out of TP, so this is unfortunate. That means Dark Force 3 has used a lot of AoEs, and he's on it. We'll have to do additional measures. Shadowbind. Okay, that's fine. This is slightly less fine, but still doable. No. Now what? Ray Blade. So Shadowbind reduces the agility of all the characters. So that means Dark Force will now have a better chance of outturning our party, which of course we don't want. Saner puts that back into track. Recover and double slash. I'm about to go out of. This is a little bit sketchy, but we win. That's what matters. Nethu. Good fight. Not a good fight. It was a little bit sketchy. In a regular run, I'm pretty certain I could have lost that one. But now we know the road to Rycross, which is not located on the map. We just have to blindly follow something into outer space. Whoa! New planet? Alright, Rikros. It's a very special place. The main point we need to think about is most of the encounters we'll get here will be much more deadly than what we had up to now. So in a regular run, we have recipe to deal with them, but the risk is very real that we die on the next fight. So yeah. So Rikros sends us into some test. It's only because the game decides us to do so, so let's do them. We have two objectives, the Strength Tower and the Courage Tower. We'll begin with the Strength. Got Shield. Rika Equip. There we go. Hydrofoil. Once again, normally we are much lower of level once we enter this place, so I'm pretty happy with the state we are in. Level 31, you see, that's usually endgame level. Alright. The God Rod is one of the most useful items. You'll see soon enough why. So first of all, eliminate. Ren uses the God Rod. Rune will do Deem. And Chaz will attack. Yep. Rika will use the God Rod. Flare. No what? Crosscut. Rika will do Jessar. Ren recover Chaz. Yep. You know what? Crosscut. And finally, everything went well, so let's go ham. Alright, so the God Rod, once used in battle, is an AoE healing item, so very convenient, because it saves us a lot of Jessar casting, so it's very efficient for Rika's TV. Once again, many of the enemies here are pretty fast, so this is why we deal with the battle rather than running away, especially considering that all of the levels that we get are very useful. Yeah. Sorry. Apology. Hello, Pern. Hope you're having a good Friday. How are you doing? Hey, Racco. Thanks for the good luck. The twin arms are a bit annoying. They are pretty strong. Luckily, with our macro, we deal with them. Negatives. Negatis is quite a funny skill because that's basically the same thing as using the Psycho one. Right, those big boys are pretty hard to run away from, so we have to insta-kill them. Thank you, Rika. Made it to the top. So the Devars here is a physical attacker. We'll have to trick him into doing the same thing over and over so that we can manage the fight. Otherwise, it can go wrong very fast. There we go. So first of all, set up. Saner, I need you to use the God Rod and you boost yourself. Right. Each time you use a technique or a skill against him, he will counter with a Disrupt Arm, which is a very cool, I would say, technique. Physical AoE on everybody, but that allows us to heal, which is very much what we need at that point. If we let the Devars... okay, Chaz is low. I may have made a mistake here. Okay, we're fine. If we let the Devars do an attack, he will do a physical on a single character. But that physical has a very high probability, in fact it will crit. And most of the time it will kill the character. You don't want that. There we go, good fight. So as a reward we'll be given 3 rings. Those are very good defensive option for our main characters. Palmer ring, Mother ring, and Diesel ring. Okay, that's fair. So, of course, 3 rings, 5 character max, we're lacking 2. The other 2s are into the next tower, so let's go get them. Courage Tower. Courage Tower is a little bit harder than the previous one. The main reason is that the floors are longer, so longer floor in a place where the enemies are very dangerous. Yeah, for example, the Blood Saber that you just saw are strong attacker and they know the Vol's technique, which is an insta-kill technique. And insta-kill in this game, in any game, let's be fair, is very unfair. Okay, the encounter rate is a little bit intense. Wow. I was about... Okay, bye, Ren. Remember what I said? Hey, hello, Ren. Hmm. Pretty unusual to get poisoned there. Do-do-dum-dum, do-do-dum, do-do-dum, do-do-dum-dum. Good on you. Good of you to do the bend. The Jizzar is a little bit annoying, but we have everything under control. Oh, big boy. Come on, Rika. Thank you. Good job. They don't pay well, but once again, very high agility means you'll be locked into not being able to run away, so you don't want that. Hack and bolt. Oh, pretty cool. Usually, hack and bolt is a very strong solo target attack. Can do that, or it can do an air slash like type of attack. Right, so this is the second boss, the Selous. This guy is entirely magical, so we'll need to adjust our strategy accordingly. By the way, there's no order into doing them. Barrier, Saner, God Rod, and Power Shield. There we go. You can very well do the Selous before the Devars. We do it like this because we get the God Rod before, so that's why. Okay, macro E, there's a mistake in it. That's fine. What? And nope. Cross cut. Wow. Let's go macro B. Flyly is a very nice skill to see because it doesn't do a lot of damage unless your name is Rune, because Rune being the Desolisian, yeah, he has a vulnerability to fire, in fact. Let's go with macro C. Nice. Usually we will do a macro restore if we get hit by Yuan, because this is a very strong spell, but since we are much higher of level, Bren is able to take in the hit. Right, so Rika will equip the Guard Claw over the shield, Chaz equip I'll go Ring, Plasma Field, and the Guard Shield. Yep. Next is and go back to Silence Temple, where we have a pretty lengthy cutscene waiting for us. Apology. Right, so this is a very important part where all of the knots are being untied, and we learn of the great conflict between evil and good, and so on and so on, and blah blah blah. The main reason I say that is because we don't reinvent the wheel. The story is pretty much what we said, but there is a thing that shines out. It is the fact that Chaz actually rebels against that, because in his point of view, if he goes that way, then he's no different than Zio. And the main reasoning behind that is Zio was actually acting for a third party. That's a narrow shortcut, but that is still a valid train of thought. So Chaz is trying to find his own reason, his own way to do stuff, to actually fight for the sake of the Algo Solar System. And Rune understands that, and he tells him, okay, let me show you what I have in store. I have something that will probably solve your inner turmoil, if that is a good way to say it. Right, so we have to go back to Experimentation, which is where we'll get our answers. It's really funny because once you arrive here, they say you're a friend of Kira. Please, Rune is with us. He's basically loot. He's basically a superpower. So, but that's fine. Alright, so now we'll be venturing alone with Chaz. That is why we put 2 shields on him, because that is a scary place. It's not a very dangerous place, but if you die, you die. What's more, if you kill anything here, everybody will get experience point, not only Chaz. You see? Each got 1,000 XP. Not bad. 1,000, it's not a lot, that being said. Once we arrive here, remove the 2 shields. Too many items, so you just have to dump something. Discard, yes. There we go. Ta-da! And we'll be getting the very same weapon that was in Phantasy Star 1, the LCDN. At the same time, Chaz has a very, very fortunate revelation, and he's able to make links. He's able to understand that he's not fighting for his only sake. He's fighting for the future of everybody. So that shows growth. So that is why I think this game is very well written. And what you see here is Alice. So that means Alice knew much more than what she was. She was a protector of Algo. Ooh, big spoiler there? Nah, not at that point. Uh-oh. Disaster on Matavia. We have to head there. But not right now. We do have... Oh, that's Mies. Ryoka to Mies. There we go. Here is the perfume shop. It's a very cool place. So we have to sell everything that is not essential anymore. And there's a lot of stuff that is cluttering our inventory. So Psy Circlet, yeah. Lego Dagger, Cyber Suit, We'll be keeping the reflect shield, just clock and go. Mako sword, the wood cane. We really need to sell those. The main reason is not because of money issue, although I must admit that in the regular run there's a money issue at that point. The ceramic helm and the guard shield as well. 2, 3. And lastly, we'll fill our inventory with Stardew. With the price they have, you can understand that money is growing scarce very fast. This is fine. Tyler. Oh, hey look, that's Raja and Kira. Nice. So we'll be getting back all of the all of the people that has helped us through the game. The main problem is it's a 5-man game, so we can only bring one of those. And in the speedrun we go with Kira because, like I said earlier in her introduction, she's second best in many fields, not only a single one, and that is why we use them. Demi, obviously. Well, that's a possibility, and that is not a possibility that I want to think about. Alright. I have a little bit of setup to do, so if you will excuse me. Chaz attack, run, use the guard rod, Kira, Ewan as well. Chaz will do a reaver, run, use a trimate, Rune and Lafoy. Yeah, Kira, Ewan. And we got Sainer, there we go. Okay, so this is setup Sainer, there we go. Voila. We do the power shield and no water, there we go. Macro E is healing. Rika uses Stardew. Ren recover. Kira will use the Garrod cross slash and no what. Macro C. Kira Medis. Ren there. Rika double slash cross cut. No what, there we go. And we repeat, but tone down. Medis. Flare. No. There, attack, and no, not Deem. Medis, Flare, and you win. Much more. Okay. We'll cut a mile. Goodbye bitrate. This is the end game dungeon. This place is extremely dangerous, to say the least. A lot of the enemies are especially deadly. Should have gone with macro age, but that's fine. Can I escape? Weird. Let's try it again. Okay, fine. Dum 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 This This is the kind of place you don't want to be messing in, especially if you have drunk something or are under the influence of illegal stuff. Bad, 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 bad. Oh my goodness. Now, I need you to kill them. Woo! Yeah, wait. This will be fine for now. Oh, okay, fine. Ouch! Yikes. Okay. Unusual to get an encounter in those 2 floors. Right. Let's finish shaving. Alright. Last bit of setup, flare. Rika double slash, Kira Nafoy. Yeah. Rune Evis. Scott, there we go. Rune flare. Kira will do Nafoy. Rune Nafoy. Nope. Reaver, Chaz. Reaver as well. Middies. Blair and Saner. There we go. Alright, this is it. This is the moment you've been looking for. If you have any bit of luck and you wish to spam the chat, go for it, because we're about to tackle the very last boss of the game. Oh, thank you very much. Let's go. Snoochie, your chance of escape is scaled on the agility of your party. Weird. Okay, so Ewan, I need you to use the power shield attack in Ewan. What? Oh, right. That's fine. Charles, you have permission to hit. Believe me. Hey, good boy. Phase number 2. Right. Grand Cross run validated. Navigate. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so recover. I need you to use the God Rod and Jassar. Air slash. And we can begin doing more nasty stuff. You don't want to spend too much time into phase 2, since at that point Profound Darkness has many AoE spells available and they are deadly. There's also that. This is why we put Ren into the front row, so that he can soak in a few physicals. Oh, that's less cool. So I alternated between the two because I don't want to overspend my resource. I want this phase to go fast, but not at all cost. Another gate again, annoying. Recover, God Rod, Jessar, Air Slash, and Tendo. And phase number 3, we're full, let's go! The first round will always be the same. Profound Darkness will open up with Megiddo. Strongest AoE spell, very deadly. What? Okay, no, we're fine. I took a moment to review my macro because this is not the time to make a mistake, eh? Wow! She's out for blood. Bye, Rika. Kira was not fast enough. In fact, it's pretty rare that we get Profound Darkness to outturn somebody. This is fine. This is not fine, by the way. So we need Ren to go first. Or to get hit by a physical, which is perfect. The other option would have been that Profound Darkness go up with Megiddo, and that would have killed almost everybody. Hey, all in. As many single target as possible. That's great. This is probably a little bit less great, but that's part of the deal. So a lot of Megiddo against us. Luckily we had a lot of money, so we have a lot of Stardew's, but that helps. Oh, very annoying. Okay. So please, Ren. Thank you. Good job. Yeah, you'll see why. Good job. I know what's coming up. Oh, I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Usually when she goes last, it's because she's cranking up a Megiddo, so yeah. Wow, that is exceptionally good. Oh, Chaz is out of crosscut. Okay, that's fine. So flare, You will medis on yourself. Crosscut. Let's go with Ray Blade. No. No. Well, that's fine. Okay. So recover. Use a God Rod. Stardew. There we go. Attack in the Ephes. Oh, canceling. That's fine. Oh, okay. So I need you to go faster. You can do Lafoy. I need you to. No, you do Saner. Come on, Ren. Thank you. I mean it. Thank you, Ren. Mm-hmm. And just like that.
With everyone.
Kaboom. 3 minutes over. Let's have a quick review. Yeah. It's pretty much the grinding and the air castle that sent me a lot of encounters at that place. It was really messy. But this is what matters. The fact is we won.